guys, what is up? I am back with some more Mega Man 4. In fact, the first video in this Let's Play. So, let's watch this fun intro. Now, I don't know if you guys just saw that part about it saying that Rock or Mega Man had a strong sense of justice. I always thought that was kind of peculiar, at least in the context of Mega Man X, because the Reploids are the ones who are supposed to have feelings and free will and all of that. So it's kind of interesting to see that they attribute that to Rock. So yeah, there we go. Dr. Wily is out of the picture in this one, and it's Dr. Kassock. And let's start. I will say that I have been practicing quite a bit. We'll start with Dustman. These won't be perfect Let's Plays, but I'll die a lot less than I did in other videos, and hopefully not take hits on the boss. That's really kind of my goal. We'll see. I cleared this level a few times in preparation, and I'm already screwing up. That's okay. It's best to shoot those little guys as they come up, and just jump very quickly. Otherwise, it'll really just kind of control the airspace over the pit, and it's very hard to get through them without getting hit or taking a plunge. Hopefully this guy won't respawn, of course he did. Now this part I have a bit of trouble with. I often seem to get hit here. These things are just irritating. These ladybug, helicopter, who's what's-its. Dr. Kassock smoking the good stuff. Whatever Dr. Wily's smoking wasn't as good as Dr. Kassock smokes at all. And then there's this thing. I should probably look in the instruction manual to see what he is. I've seen him in other Mega Man games. He's not unfamiliar. You can race through this part if you want. Like, I could have potentially slid through that right there. I chose not to, for the sake of this video here, so I don't die. You can do it pretty safely if you're familiar with the terrain, really. This part you do want to be very careful with. Because as you see, those compressors go all the way down, and they will crush you and kill you. Interestingly enough, you can slide through that one. I found that by accident. This sad looking fellow is pretty easy to deal with. You do have to watch him and see what he's going to do. This guy's a surprise, because he does ballet. I suppose that's in keeping with the Russian theme. Dr. Kassak is quite Russian, as you will see. And of course I missed this thing. There we go. So we get to Dustman with full life. I'm going to take a deep breath here. Dustman isn't too hard. Once you learn his moveset, you really have to do a lot of sliding, where you have to jump over his projectile, as you will see in a moment. So let's hope that I can do this without screwing up. I did get a few good runs in on him where I didn't take any damage whatsoever. Of course he's invincible when he does that because, you know, he's the AI, right? He's the game. He can be invincible whenever he wants. And we took a hit there. We took another hit. That's okay though. This guy is a little irritating because he spends a lot of time invulnerable. It's also annoying to deal with when he's in the center of the room. And then I got hit again there. Well, that wasn't too bad. Wasn't my best run, but we'll keep it. Why not? I actually did better on the stage than my other runs, and as you see, you get that kind of cool pseudo 3D effect right there, and we got the Dust Crusher. I always want to say Dust Buster when I see that. But there we have it. This is Mega Man 4, this Dustman stage. If you want, you can tune out now. I will talk a little bit about Mega Man 4, for those who are interested. If you're not interested, then thank you for watching, and I will be back with more. But if you want to hear what I have to say, then stay with me for a bit. I just wanted to talk about my experience with this game, because this is actually the second Mega Man game I ever played. And I was thinking of talking about it at the beginning of the video, but I think a lot of people probably just want to see me play through the stages, so I'll do it here. Anyway, this is the second one I played, the first one being 6, and I didn't play either one of them until I think about 1992 or 3. Whenever 6 was released, I actually got it right when it was released. But yeah, I loved 6. In fact, I think 6 might be my favorite in some ways. It's really hard to choose from them all, though. I know my least favorite so far is 3. I'll say that. But, yeah, I got this one after 6, and it was actually in the fall. It's fall right now, and I remember having some allowance money and going to the local game shop and getting this used. So, yeah, that was interesting. I don't remember much about this game, though. I remember coming home after school and playing it, and beating it, and being pretty impressed with it. I thought it was really hard. You know, it was probably the hardest game I had beaten at that point in my young life. It was also one of the first that I had really, well, I might have cleared a few others before, but it was one of the first, at least compared to now. I mean, I've beaten, last year I beat something like 25 games, so it was definitely a monumental thing for me back then to beat a game. But anyway, it was a cool game. I did like it, and I don't remember much about it though. I just remember a few details here and there. So this will kind of be a rediscovery for me. and I'm really interested to see where this goes. And as you can see, I've really been practicing these games a lot more. It didn't show as much in this video because I took some hits on the boss, but you know, that's life, that's how it goes. And maybe some of these other bosses will take down. This isn't going to be any kind of super special run where I'm not using special weapons or doing no hits or no death, but you know, it will be a little bit cleaner and more rehearsed than my earlier runs. So I hope you guys enjoyed this and my pointless rambling about my experiences with Mega Man 4 as a kid. I do have kind of a nostalgic feeling towards it, even though I don't remember it well. You know, that's how it goes. So I hope you guys have a great week. Thank you for watching, and until next time, good luck and happy gaming.